The Supreme Court is going to grant a hearing to the Trump administration with regard to tariffs. These are your daily tax. By most standards, cases usually take months or years to reach the Supreme Court level. This will not be a case, as the legality of certain tariff procedures will be brought forth in front of the court in November. The court agreed to take this hearing as many lower courts found many of Trump's tariff policies illegal. Because of the impact to local commerce and indeed international commerce, the court has agreed to move up the timeline in this particular case. Overall, this case will determine what sort of powers the president has under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, or IEEPA. The act allows the president to regulate importations during emergencies, and it doesn't have any explicit limitations. Those limitations are what we'll come to call at this case. Lower courts originally blocked Trump from using this practice to enforce his tariff policies. An appeals court, however, has ruled in favor of the administration. Until the hearing in November, current tariff policies can still be set and utilized for further ones. In particular, this case will revolve around Trump declaring a national emergency in order to levy tariffs back in April. It will also include the ones from February, which were levied on Canada, China, and Mexico. If tariffs are struck down, it means the Treasury would have to reimburse the companies that paid them. A process that is likely easier said than done. Now, to be clear, the president and his administration can still impose tariffs under other standing laws within the US Constitution and other law doctrine. But what this case does represent is a check on the presidential power to fill a power vacuum. Simply, in recent decades, Congress has ceded a lot of the autonomy regarding tariffs to the president. That's not Trump explicit, it's happened over the course of many administrations. But with the present one and their executive central ideation, it means that this is an opportunity for the Trump administration to seize more power for the executive branch of our legislature. Now, with how the Supreme Court has ruled in favor of the administration over the past few months and years, it's likely that they will do so again in this particular case. That said, it's no guarantee, because this isn't a case about civil liberties or different types of ideation. It's about the almighty dollar. And yes, that is meant to be taken as tongue-in-cheek. But what we know to be ubiquitously true about why issues are important is that the ones that affect pocketbooks matter the most oftentimes. And tariffs, the argument for and against notwithstanding, certainly do affect our day-to-day incomes. So while it's likely there will be a favorable outcome to the administration, it's not a guarantee. We'll keep you posted as the story develops, here on Daily Tax. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you feel these messages are worth spreading.